Sadness is a natural part of being human. It visits all of us from time to time like a passing cloud in the sky. However, sometimes this sadness can feel like it is here to stay. It can create a cycle that is difficult to break. You might feel low, which makes you want to do less. When you do less, you might feel even lower. This pattern can repeat, making the feeling of sadness grow stronger and more persistent. It can feel like you are stuck in a loop, with no clear way out. This cycle can make even small tasks seem overwhelming and can drain the color from your world. It is important to know that you are not alone in this feeling, and this cycle is not your fault. Recognizing this cycle is the very first step toward change. It is a powerful moment of awareness. You might notice that when you feel sad, your thoughts become more negative. These thoughts can then fuel the sadness, making it feel heavier. Perhaps you stop seeing friends or stop enjoying hobbies you once loved. This withdrawal can lead to more loneliness and a deeper sense of being stuck. It is a common experience, almost like a well-worn path your mind automatically follows when sadness appears. The mind gets into a habit of reacting to sadness in a way that actually keeps the sadness going, creating a feedback loop that feels inescapable. The good news is that these cycles are not permanent. They are patterns of thought and behavior that have been learned over time. And just as they can be learned, they can also be unlearned. You have the power to create new paths for your mind to follow. It does not require a huge, sudden change. Instead, it begins with small, gentle steps. It is about introducing new habits that can slowly disrupt the old cycle. Think of it like changing the course of a small stream. At first, you just move a few small stones. Over time, these small changes can redirect the entire flow of the water. This journey is not about fighting sadness or pushing it away. Trying to fight your feelings can often make them stronger. Instead, it is about changing your relationship with sadness. It is about learning to notice it without letting it take over completely. You can learn to see your thoughts as just thoughts, not as absolute truths. This shift in perspective is the key to breaking free. By cultivating a sense of gentle awareness, you can begin to see the spaces between your thoughts and feelings. In these spaces, you will find the freedom to choose a different response, one that leads toward healing and well-being. Mindful meditation is a powerful tool that can help you break the sadness cycle. It is not about emptying your mind or stopping your thoughts. It is about paying attention to the present moment on purpose, without judgment. Imagine you are sitting by the side of a busy road. The cars are your thoughts and feelings. Instead of jumping into the road and trying to stop the traffic, you simply sit on the curb and watch the cars go by. You notice them, but you do not get carried away by them. This is the essence of mindfulness. It gives you a stable place from which to observe your inner world without getting swept away by the storm of difficult emotions. Let's try a very simple mindfulness practice right now. Find a comfortable place to sit. You can close your eyes if you like. Just bring your attention to your breath. Notice the feeling of the air entering your body and the feeling of the air leaving your body. You do not need to change your breathing in any way. Just observe it as it is. Your mind will wander. That is what minds do. When you notice your mind has wandered, gently and kindly guide your attention back to your breath. Each time you do this, you are strengthening your attention muscle. You are training your mind to come back to the present moment, which is a place of calm and stability. This simple act of returning to the breath can be incredibly powerful. When you are caught in a cycle of sad thoughts, your mind is often lost in the past or worried about the future. The breath is always happening right now, in the present. By focusing on it, you anchor yourself in the here and now. This creates a small gap between you and your sadness. In that gap, you can find a moment of peace. It shows you that you are not your sadness. You are the one who is aware of the sadness. This separation is crucial. It helps you see that feelings, even very strong ones, are temporary visitors that come and go. Practicing this regularly, even for just a few minutes each day, can begin to change your brain. It helps you become more aware of the automatic thought patterns that feed the sadness cycle. When you notice these thoughts arising, you can choose not to engage with them. You can simply acknowledge them and return your focus to your breath or the sensations in your body. This is not about suppressing your thoughts. It is about seeing them for what they are, mental events, and not letting them control your mood and your actions. Mindfulness gives you the skill to respond to life with more wisdom and less reactivity. Another wonderful mindfulness practice is gratitude visualization. This simple exercise can gently shift your focus from what is wrong to what is right in your life. It works by actively guiding your mind toward positive experiences, which can lift your mood and change your perspective. To begin, find a quiet moment and close your eyes. Think of one small thing from your day for which you are grateful. It could be the warmth of the sun on your skin, a kind word from a friend, or the taste of your morning coffee. Really bring this memory to life in your mind. See it, feel it, and allow the feeling of gratitude to fill you. The process is simple and can be done anywhere. Once you have chosen something to be grateful for, try to visualize it in detail. If it was a conversation, who were you with? What did they say? How did you feel? If it was a simple pleasure, like a good cup of tea, remember the warmth of the cup in your hands and the comforting aroma. Stay with this image for a minute or two, letting the positive feelings associated with it soak in. Doing this regularly helps to rewire your brain to notice the good things more often. It counteracts the mind's natural tendency to focus on threats and problems, which is often heightened when you feel sad. Alongside these mind-focused practices, taking small, simple actions is also vital. This is a core idea in an approach called behavioral activation. When you feel sad, your energy is low and you might not feel like doing anything. The idea here is to do something anyway, even if it is very small. The action comes first, and the motivation follows. You do not have to wait until you feel better to start living. Choose one simple activity. It could be as small as making your bed, washing one dish, or stepping outside for 5 minutes. The goal is not to complete a huge task, but simply to take one positive step. These actions break the cycle of inactivity and low mood. Each small accomplishment, no matter how minor it seems, sends a positive signal to your brain. It tells your mind, I can do things, I am capable. You could make a list of simple, pleasant, or routine activities. For example, listening to a favorite song, stretching for a few minutes, watering a plant, or tidying one small corner of a room. When you feel stuck, just pick one thing from your list and do it. This gentle, action-oriented approach helps you build momentum and slowly re-engage with your life, proving to yourself that you can influence how you feel through your actions. These practices of mindfulness and gentle action are at the heart of a well-researched approach called mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, or MBCT. It was specifically designed to help people who experience recurring sadness. MBCT teaches you how to build a new relationship with your thoughts and feelings. It helps you see that thoughts are not facts. You learn to recognize the early warning signs of a downward mood spiral. Instead of getting caught in the old automatic reactions of worry and self-criticism, you learn to respond with mindful awareness. This allows you to step out of the cycle before it gains momentum. The core benefit of MBCT is that it gives you practical skills for life. It is not a quick fix, but a way of training your mind for greater well-being. People who complete the program often say they feel more in control of their lives. They learn that while they cannot stop difficult feelings from arising, they can change how they relate to them. Imagine you are standing on a train platform. The trains are your moods. Before, you might have jumped on the sadness train without thinking. MBCT teaches you how to stay on the platform, notice the train, and decide whether you want to board it or just let it pass by. You can start this journey today, right where you are. You do not need any special equipment or a lot of time. Begin with just 3 minutes of mindful breathing. Choose one small, positive action to take. Maybe you will listen to a piece of music with your full attention, or step outside and notice the feeling of the air on your face. These are not small things. They are the building blocks of a new way of being. Each time you practice, you are carving a new path in your mind, a path that leads away from the old cycle of sadness and toward a place of greater peace and resilience. Remember to be kind and patient with yourself. Learning these new skills is like learning to play a musical instrument. It takes practice, and you will not be perfect at it right away. Some days will be easier than others. The important thing is to keep coming back to the practice, gently and without judgment. Every moment you spend in mindful awareness is a moment of healing. You have the capacity within you to break the cycle of sadness. By starting small and practicing regularly, you can change your relationship with your mind and rediscover the joy and beauty in your life, one gentle breath at a time.